Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 as we continue our efforts to take over the world pretty much as Japan. Okay, not quite global domination, but not far off. So, I do apologise if I've been playing the last few episodes a bit a bit loose and casual. It's kind of turned into a series where I want to see what all the new updates do, into a series where I wonder how lazy I can play and still be completely successful, because as we've seen with the Navy, I can't seem to do anything wrong other than, misclicking and assigning fleets to the wrong places. I can't seem to lose a fight or a battle. And I have great concerns over that, and I hope things are going to be patched and balanced and fixed, because to me it seems like the AI, big American navies, big British navies, it seems like they're incapable of managing the new changes in the recent update. Anyway, we may be proven wrong. So we'll roll time on. We're going to continue the conquest of Australia. We'll head on to Tasmania and New Zealand. We will grab whatever we can. The USSR should fall out of favour fairly quickly. And we'll just roll forwards and just see what happens, really. It's kind of cool just doing this and just seeing how things work. There are some aspects of the changes I like. It certainly adds to realism. But that should have affected East Timor. Is this? It looks like Portugal's just said, yep, no, it's all yours. It's all yours. Let's see what's actually happened. And I think we got it, which is always nice. Just like free land is always good. Where else shall we go? Crackdown on foreign agents. We may absolutely create some puppets, because the resistance is getting quite a bit high, especially over India. I think that'd be a good one to do. I can't really find any super exciting things that I desperately want. I'm kind of not that interested in appeasing factions. So maybe develop new fighters. I am actually going to maybe grab that for the bit that we do. No, let's do some political stuff. Let's go do some political stuff. The Ministry of Colonial Affairs will help out some allies, because we seem to be wiping the floor with the enemy militarily. I'm not worried about boosting that any further. Turkey should be on its way out any moment now. What we'll do is all these Chinese units from the puppets that are jumping into our army and volunteering to fight. Oh, that's from Turkey. That's fine. That's nothing to do with us. Italy will get its naval bases, I'm sure. It looks like we can use these guys as garrisons, because at the moment I'm just putting like loads of garrison troops into play. We may as well train them. Not that I need the army experience. It seems like we have so many forces. But yes, use them for garrisoning things. As long as they don't get called back, we should be absolutely fine. So, I was going to trigger... Oh, this would be the time to do it. We have this force down here of armoured divisions going into Beirut. Which sounds bad. It wasn't that long ago. It was in my lifetime. We heard a lot of bad things about Beirut, and there was a lot of fighting down there. Let's have a look. I remember it being in the news when I was a kid a lot. Also, this guy has a promotion. We will make him the Panzer expert, I think. Because it sounds nice. Although it doesn't actually give that great a benefit. Proposal for joint research. Hitler has approached us with a proposal for scientific cooperation. World tension is increased by 2. Yeah, okay, I don't think it's going to go up anymore, so we will accept that. Sounds like a good idea. Working together. So the tanks are going in. We knocked that bit out. And it should be all in. Excellent. I'm going to send these guys now if I can. We want to get to Tel Aviv if we can. Sweeping through the Middle East. Turkey's a goner. We don't have to worry about that. Is there anything we can do over here? Our army is as spread out as the enemies are, but they are in much of a worse situation. Oh, there was something I wanted to do today, actually. So, we're going to look at... There's the Naval Supply Hub and Naval Headquarters. Increase effectiveness of task forces operating within range of the Naval Headquarters. The Supply Hub can be constructed in a coastal province that has a naval base of at least level 8. Ah, okay, so what we're going to do... I don't know if we've captured any, but we kind of want to extend our ranges. So, let's make sure... I don't even know who we've got. Let's boost some of these. Actually, let's do that. And then put the Naval Supply Hub in there as well. Oh, we need to get the level 8 first. I was hoping that would it would see that we were doing that, and then we could do it. But we can't, so that's fine. We're not really any further forwards than that yet. We may actually capture one that would do the job. So we'll do that. I think that might help. That was the only thing I had really planned. So then I thought, oh, we must do that. That sounds like a great idea. Right, so I'm hoping we're going to see some... we're seeing naval invasions kick off. The Marines are going. Oh, no, these are garrison troops coming in. Okay, I was thinking, hang on, that looks like a terrible invasion plan. But no, it's fine. And we've got regular infantry going over there. Who owns this one, out of curiosity? It is New Zealand. Aha. So we need to head down. New Caledonia, state owner. Free France. Are we saying that that is the capital of Free France these days? Perhaps. Interesting. Okay. Unexpected. Right, so we've grabbed the places here, which is great news. We've got the Johnson Atoll. We've got Midway Island. We've got Wake Island. So we must have got the goal for that, which is nice. Let's have a quick pause and find our army full of Marines, which is... Oh, we only got 4 armies in here. We could pop someone else into this field marshal. Anyway, Marines being quite important. We will hold all that. But what we actually do want to do with the Marines is get this place. So, I think we can just land straight on there and just take the entire island. So, let's go from there to there. And go, lock that in. Trigger it. I'm sure we'll get in. I'm fairly certain we're going to get in. But more importantly... Oh, I'll wait for the Green Army to finish before we start invading New Zealand. But there are other places that we need to see to. So, I guess we just roll on. So, the other guys who are rampaging across here are these. Are we going to go straight for this one? We need to get a route over to Panama. That's kind of key. So, how much of this are we going to... I guess we take it all. I guess we take it all. Right. Please tell me that's... They're 3 different islands. Of course they're 3 different islands. Why wouldn't they be? Right. That's fine. We're going to grab them. And there should be another one of 6 in here somewhere. Here we go. Well, we get them. I don't think there'll be a whole lot of resistance, to be quite honest. That's a whole sea zone we'll capture. And that should mean we've got another 6 divisions somewhere in here that aren't on an order. They are... Those guys? No, hang on. Where have we gone? These guys. We might get these a bit closer, and then we can grab the Johnson Atoll up there. So that'll do. We'll go Wake Island. And we'll get this one next. Oh, actually... Oh, no, we have supremacy here. That's fine. So what we need to do is trigger that one pretty quickly. And then let's bring over a fleet. I just put these guys, I think... Was it you? I cancelled one of the fleets doing something. Maybe it was those. God, I can't remember. I do find this to be an absolute pain in the arse now. Trying to keep track on who is who. There's 2 reasons for this. I'm going to just put my thoughts out on this right now. One is that I don't like this interface of being able to see where your naval supremacy is. It's not terrible. I mean, these lighter regions, we can see it. These, we assuming we are not. And what are these? Are they... We have control ratio, but it's not bright. I prefer the old system of bright green, bright red, and nothing. I just think you can just see at a glance instantly. Actually... This might indicate range issues. It might indicate range issues as well, because we have this, where we don't have dominance, but we also have this, which is kind of out of range of naval bases, probably for the fleet we've selected. So I much prefer the old interface for that. And then I wish they could have a simple way of seeing who was patrolling where when you click on a fleet. Like, we see these symbols, that says it's got 3 task forces patrolling there, but we need to click on it to see who exactly is doing what in there. I find it's not that helpful. I do wish this could be better. You guys, I don't know what I'd ordered you to do, so I would say we need to get patrolling if we can. I'm going to put both of those on to try and make sure that we've got suitable dominance over there. Are we not... Oh, we're not raiding over here? God damn, we should be raiding over here. As far as we can towards this east coast now. This is probably going to cause me all sorts of issues with range and everything else. Yeah, we hadn't put any of those in. So we've also got the escorts, who probably also aren't doing a whole lot. Oh, it looks like we maybe have got those. But that's more for protecting our convoys. So, all right, we'll roll that on. We'll see what happens. I think they'll have no issues going ahead and doing that. We'll take Guadalcanal, which will be great, and then we'll finish this. Are we not rolling? We should be rolling through flipping Australia here. It shouldn't be that problem. That's nice. I wanted the advanced landing craft. I think there's a lot of provinces inland here, just because it gives us better naval invasion capacity. Standardized tensioned replenishment alongside. I don't think we're really doing much in regards to that. I don't think we're even building support ships. So if we are, I haven't assigned any to the fleets. Probably should be something I've looked at, but hey ho. I think we have our hands full with everything else just at the moment. Where do we get to with the tanks? We could always do with better tanks. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And better light tanks. We'll get those going because we're using them in the infantry divisions. And whilst I don't think it's going to make a massive difference having better ones in there as the flame support tanks, I'd still kind of like to do it. Okay, I see where have we come to a halt here? Can we get to Adelaide? It's kind of what we want. And other guys are going back. Interesting. Right, so what have we got? Build up Korean industries. So Korean will get some civilian slots. Not a bad idea. Manchuria gets Japanese investments. I think this is more for helping our allies out. And I guess it's not a bad thing. I'm going to grab that because that helps us. Improves coal efficiency. For what difference that actually makes? I mean, there must be a screen in here somewhere. Will it be in here? Here. We have 269 units of coal for use. Needed by special projects, 0. Needed by production line, 600. Surplus, 69. Okay. So for all the factories that we've got... for all the factories that we've got going on, coal is not an issue. I don't know. Is it even worth thinking about? I'm sure it will be for like some guys. Minor nations, I suspect. There'll be someone who is suffering in the game somewhere for that mechanic. I have no doubt. Can we just go down here? Come on, we should be finishing this off, fellas. Can we just please? We want to get down to Melbourne. We want to try and take some ports here. Let's see if we can get down. Someone do it. I think what's happened here is that we no longer have a front line. And so the guys they're railroading all the way around to go at it from the other side. The Balearic Islands are city to Italy. That's Spain. That's a focus that Italy can request. Oh, nice. No. Into Brisbane, please. Can I take one of you? Turkey's... I wasn't even watching that. That's great news, though. Turkey has capitulated. So, we can go and take a look at our forces over there. Did we get the tanks down? Oh, my God, we got the tanks down. Excellent news. Right, let's push on. I'm going to go and chop off the Suez Canal, I think. That is that region, yes? It is that region right there. Sometimes it's hard to tell when there's a port icon between what look like two neighbouring regions. They're always worth clicking on, looking for the little symbol down in that bottom corner if you're not sure. Right, excellent. So this bit is more or less sorted out, I think. And my cavalry force, which did a good job. I cannot deny that... Ooh, casualties were taken. All right. Brutal. These guys... I haven't got an order on there. Let me see if we can... I don't want to go all the way around like that. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let's see if we can get that taken off. There we go. It's an ingenious command and an order, is that? Hideo Iwakuro wounded. I'll tick the order. Those units are not in good condition, to be quite honest. Let me see if I can maybe put some... Where's our nearest ground support? It's... Oh, we've got quite a few guys in there. Is there space for any more? Not particularly. I'm going to pick another airfield. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter who I pick. I'm just going to put some more covering the... Yeah, I'm going to put some more aircraft covering that cavalry force. It's not really going to... That'll do. There, they'll find a way in. I prefer managing the air power like this. Oh, wait, what have we got? Oh, we've got supplies being flown in. So they didn't actually have any ground support whatsoever, which is a shame. And we'll put in some of our fighters. One cool thing is that we can select any, and it'll just upgrade them to the best ones if we have extra ones in stock, so we don't need to think too hard about that. I like mechanics where we don't need to think hard about anything. Now then, did we have a fleet patrolling around here? Because I don't think we did. So we're going to add that in. And I think we're going to start seeing issues in supply, well, range anyway, for this. So, although we do have all our fleets and task forces set to automatically choose a base appropriate to where they're operating from. It looks like we should have... We've got a port. So supplies should start flowing through again, which is great news. Australia should be on the point of collapse, I think. We'll just do a few manual controls of this as we try to get in. Yeah, can we get one in there, please? I feel like I'm having to do a lot of microing there to get them to go the right way. This is the new transport plane. Yeah, I think we're beyond the point of even worrying about medium airframed anythings anymore, so we shall completely ignore that. We don't need to worry about air-launched torpedoes because I feel like we've got control of the sea. We'll carry on just making this. We'll get the 1944 small aircraft, though. There will be a fight to be had as we go into the USA. I have absolutely no doubt about that. We've maxed the artillery. We could max the AA. We've never bothered going down there. I don't think we need to worry. So I'll get medium armor as well. I think as we unlock the tanks, we get access to medium cannons, and I don't think we need to unlock the anti-tank stuff. Actually, it wouldn't matter anyway. I could quite happily put close support guns on, because one of my biggest criticisms of the AI from year dot in this game is that it's terrible at managing armoured divisions. It never seems to actually make any. Did the Marines go... Have they gone in already? Oh, they've gone in already. Okay. That's excellent news, and there's not a whole lot here, so... give me two. Give me two. And then we can come back. We can come back to here afterwards. Give me one of these guys. We're just going on a little tour. Oh, can we not go there? I think we can go there. No, that's actually the same one, is it? Right, okay. So we're going to go around like that, and then we're just going to take the place. Mandatory Palestine. Looks like we've gone rampaging through there. Oh, we've got a faction point. That must have been Guadalcanal. Excellent. What was my... It says we've got... Oh, yes, the transport planes. Now, those are something that we were actually using a few of, so... That's good news. That is good news. Right, come on, folks. Let's just get through here, please. Let's slow this down. Has Australia not capitulated yet? I guess there's a capital over there. Come on, we need to just march down and take the place everywhere. So Guadalcanal's gone. That's it will have gone in a moment. Did we get in here? Pretty much. And did we get in here? We've got 6 divisions on the way. Not seeing the US defending this. I say that. The US did defend that one. Engines 4. Excellent. That is ready for that one to grab, but I think we were... I think there were more important... I mean, the Marines could do with some benefits, but let's get... Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. Okay. We're not actually far ahead as I thought we were. Manpower is fine. Naval stuff, I don't see any point in progressing that any further. I'd love to see a massive naval battle. I guess we could get these. These aren't a bad thing to get, just in case we do come up somewhere against a big US fleet. I don't think we're going to. But it wouldn't be stupid to be prepared. Something's capitulated. Big pause. Something has capitulated. It's the USSR. Okay. For the Emperor, the fall of New South Wales on the same day that the USSR gives in. Excellent. So, and the Soviet Union has capitulated. So, we'll come back to that in a moment. This is good news. I wasn't paying any attention. We have a minor bit of war score. I'm going to see if I can take the Mongolian People's Republic. As we can actually do this. Shall we just take it? I will select all of that. And the Republic of Maharbad, select all. And Tanutava. Tanutava? Oh, I can't do that. And the Soviet Union. Oh, Vladivostok. We want Vladivostok. We want this bit. And we want this bit. And we may as well submit demands. Do we get them? We did. And then we can go playing again if we want. I mean, what have we got? Mongolian military governor, which was ours. We're going to take that. I will... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to puppet that. There's a lot to do. Puppet the Soviet Union. Yeah, go on. For 181. No, I didn't think so. There's not too much, actually, I'm interested in this, actually. So, no, we'll not do that. We'll just go back to... we'll go back to this. There was... We took that, but I think we'll probably hand it over and create a puppet here. And I think I'm quite happy. Maybe we'll just take some coastline, eh? Get the bit right next to America. Do you know what? That's a brilliant idea. That is a fantastic idea. Let's take as much of this as possible. And we're going to free up some garrisons. What's my score going? We're going to free up some garrisons by puppeting India. This sounds like a plan, right? Score 0. Submit. Do we get it? We got it. Okay. We have some more points. If no one's going to... Oh, I did want the bits down here. Yeah, let's make... Oh, that's where that... Okay. I thought Mahabad would have been something that rebelled here. That's what I thought when I saw the name. I should have looked. And I should have grabbed this. But it's not like we need the oil because we have the world's oil supplies over here. So, but if I'd been thinking a bit more clearly and quickly, we would have grabbed that. But one thing I do like to avoid if we can is a load of terrible border gore. Wow, this brings us all the way out here. This gives us options now for invading the UK. Submit demands. Select all. Demand. Close. Submit demands. Select all. Demand. Close. Submit demands. Select all. Forfeit, because I can't be bothered. We have enough. We will build a port over here, actually. We will. But also, let's take the Navy. Select all. Submit demands. And confirm and exit. Excellent. So for having the small war score, we got a whole chunk of territory. And to be quite honest, it's not really worth a great big thing in the scheme of things, because there's not. Overachiever, complete a certain number of long-term faction goals. Excellent. Oh, we got the late goals, didn't we? Defeat communism. Spread fascism on the continent. Build the first atomic bomb, which I'm not really working towards. Sustain strategic bombing campaign. Rule the waves. At least 60 capital ships in the faction, currently 31. What? I mean, I could build a load of capital ships. It'll take ages, though. I'm not really worried about that. Spread fascism. We'll go for this one, right? Yeah, let's accept that because we are. I'm pretty sure we are fascists now. Control Crete. I don't remember choosing that one. Control Cyprus, the Dardanelles, the Bosporus. Control Midway Island. Oh, and Attu Island and Hawaii. Yeah, accept that one. It's put these in anyway. I didn't want either of those. These look like quite simple things to get. Construct military infrastructure. These aren't particularly exciting things, to be quite honest. Develop Malayan riches. Just build infrastructure. Develop Chinese metals. Sure, I'll put that on. Anyway, what we are going to do now is build up some bases. We should have a naval base up here because we can just hop across to the USA then. We absolutely should do this. So I'm going to do it. Infrastructure, which has currently 0. Let's do it. Max infrastructure. Max radar, which is currently nothing. Max air base. Max naval base. Oh, okay, we need to go there. And then let's make sure we are actually going to link this up with a supply hub. Well, actually, we can go from here. So let's put that in. And we could put... Did it do it? It did do it. All right. Okay. I think things are looking interesting there. Meanwhile, let's go some infrastructure. Was it Malaya? I think it was Malaya. Or was it Indonesia? I can't remember. Let's throw these guys in here. Because it's not something that particularly matters. That's the Philippines. But we'll get some infrastructure going. I mean, this is maxed out on infrastructure anyway. So that's good. It just gives them millions of civilian factories that we've got something to work on. And let me grab... Definitely, this needs to be on an order to defend this area now. These areas that we have grabbed. And are about to take... Oh, there's this one too. Okay. That's something that we need to develop, certainly. I maybe need to get some better radar, to be fair. Let's make sure that's up. I don't think strategic bombing is going to matter. And we're going to have a base there. Because we're going to need some naval bases on here. Yeah, we're going to need naval bases on here to invade the US. So let's put all those on. We've got 2 armies which were involved in the USSR, which don't need to be now. And to be honest, these aren't going to be the best of quality of troops. I did say I was going to improve my situation here. Look at the resistance currently bothering. Oh, actually, it's improved considerably. Thanks to some of that. I'm still going to puppet India, though. So, if we go in here, we've got loads of power. Establish. We can do the Empire of Vietnam, but everyone's happy there, so no. Oh, and we can develop resources there? That's excellent. We can't do such in India. So, there's a state of Burma. Oh, I tell a lie. What can we do? Oh, recruit the British. Okay. The Provisional Government of Free India. Click. That's the one we want. Because they're gonna require loads of garrisons to look after that. Organize Timorese Black Columns. Integrate Northern Karafuto. Let's just click on them because it sounds fun. Right, so what happens there? That should check. There's a big pause. The game is going slow. And I'm hoping it's going to recover. There we go. That's kind of what we wanted. And look at the manpower we just got back. Australia's capitulated. We've had a run, huge flush of Japanese success stories just here. What have we got in there? The British Raj. Okay. Perhaps a rebellion. Perhaps a rebellion. Oh, this army here. If I go back to... Free India has declared war on who? Who are you, by the way? So what we're going to do is just go to... We can get these guys back afterwards. But this should be easily sort of withheld. And click on that. These guys now have no longer need to be over there. Oh, we were going to make some... Yeah, we're going to make a port over here as well. then we can, if we want, easily naval invade the UK. So we will build this. We will build everything. It's not high priority, I would say. But it's also something we should do. We'll put it in there. Cool. And then we're gonna build a railway flong from there. No, we can't do it that way around. Let's connect here. We can do it like that. Is that how we get in? That's how we get in. Well, that should keep people busy for a bit. And we have loads of spare troops. Okay, we will sort them out as we need to, but we have armies pushing in here. We've got these islands over here. We've got this one. I guess it is... we'll get the Marines. The Marines should be finished on their little tour of duty down here. We should have some more Marines coming online soon as well. Marines are awesome. Australia's given up. This is great news. So, we're going to organise... Nice! This fella has increased. He has increased. He can have up to 30 units in that army now, which is great news. So, what's going to be... let's take half... Let's go... Yeah, let's take half of those and go from Brisbane. And we're going to go North Island. I love New Zealand, by the way. One of my favourite countries. Had such a great time when went there. Can we do the whole country in one go? We're going to try. And let's do the same thing. We're going to go from Sydney. And whack into the... Oh, can we... No, that seems madness. They don't have a port on this side. I guess we're going to have to go all the way around this then. Which is a shame. Oh, no, it's okay. It's the same sea zone. It's not a problem. I thought we'd be sailing into a separate sea zone. That's fine. And then let's get them... We'll tick that so it can go whenever they're ready. Naval invasion from here. There was another place. This is the one I want. Okay, we don't need to do it like that. Let's just... Can we cancel that? Yeah, cancel that. We're going to do one guy. We're going to lock that in. And then we're going to have to do a couple. So we've got a couple that need to go ahead here. As long as we can do it from the same port and it's not going to bug out, that's fine. And then the last two. It can be a bit weird giving orders from the same port. It doesn't always work quite as it should. I'm going to go for the capital. And we trigger that. That's fantastic. And then that big army, once that's all done. Oh, we can actually... No, we can do that now. We've got the capability to give loads of orders. I forgot we could do that. We need to grab... There's only 2 locations here. So we should have... I can't even see where my guys went. Oh, they went over here. Right. We're going to need some patrol orders on here. We should have dominance there, but we don't appear to have. The one that we absolutely need to grab is midway. We're not quite ready. Okay, we shall... Oh, no, we'll sort that out. We need to do a bit of tidying up, find where everything is. Did we get anywhere over here? We did and we didn't. And those tanks are then trying hard to sort of break through there, and they failed. And the reason things went wrong is because we have no divisions on that front. Okay, let's take half the cavalry and add them onto there. And let's just draw that line down there like that. And then make sure this is all triggered. We'll just see if this can go ahead. Yeah, we kind of need to break in through here. Can we not make some progress? If I go in like this, we'll send in 6 infantry divisions. I think cavalry's kind of had its time, hasn't it? Let's see if we can just cut off some of these guys down here. So many priorities. We're looking in several different directions to try and get everything done all at once. Let's lead the attack. Oh, we're going over this. Oh, wait. Can we do it? No, that's too hard, I think. Just too hard. Nice. Let's get that done. Although if we throw enough divisions over, we will grab it. I'm going to see if I can just march straight across there. Screw the Brits with the Suez Canal. That's kind of what we need to do. It's so close to happening as well. I think we've got... Nice, we've got cut off there. We have got some guys going in here, so we're going to... Let's go across. Wow, there's just like so many divisions in there, actually. Well, one of the problems is that we don't have... I can't seem to get a bit of a coordinated attack going on here. Which is a shame, because there's not a whole lot of defensive stuff going on there. And we've got good divisions, so... I think we can do it. And then just pull them straight across. The Emirate of Transjordan has capitulated, which is this region around here. And that's going to free up... That is going to free up a load of extra stuff. This army's made the gains. Let's bring them down, see if we can get over there. Establish Nippon Hasidin, which gave us coal. Establish Housing Corporation. I mean, local construction speed, factory bomb. Is there anything down here? Modify early industrialization. It's factory bomb vulnerability. It's not really that great. Supply range. Actually, that could be quite good, but he's an advisor. Establish the Mountaineer Corps. Jungle adaptations. Research bonus for the Rangers. Strengthen the supply lines. Again, nothing that I'm amazing. Okay, let's build up Korean industries. Let's go down that route. And let's also make sure that we are building, because I don't want to forget about this, in the islands that we've taken. How far did we get forwards? Why has that all changed colour? We did get forward. I kind of need a big naval base. Maybe I should just do it when we take Hawaii. We'll build up Hawaii, and that's going to be our naval range expander, I think. Just realised I haven't got anything going at Hobart down here, which is definitely a mistake. Oh, we're going into New Zealand. It is on. We'll just extend the episode a little bit longer, because exciting things are happening. I do like a good naval invasion. We've got progress going on up here. We haven't got the airbase. We haven't got the airbase built. Oh, that's well down the list, though. But we do have an airbase over here. And I should put in some naval bombers, because we have a lot of naval bombers. Yep, okay. We'll put a couple of those guys in. And we'll just have them over this. No, we can't fly over there. We can't even get over here. Wow. That's why we need some medium airframe stuff. Alternatively, of course, we just don't need to care about it either. So that's fine. Right then, let's get on with the fun stuff down here. We have met some resistance. We have landed. I'm going to send one guy over there. That should be all that's required. And the other guy's just going to walk up this island and walk back. My Marines feel unstoppable, even though there's technically nothing really here that could even come close to stopping them. There should be one more. Oh, one guy got in over there as well. Well, we've got the first invasion here. So, you chaps need to go like that. And how are we doing over on North Island? Let's get that as well. Spain asking for docking rights. Yep, let's accept. We're in, and New Zealand has capitulated. That didn't take too long at all. Okay, I just need to make sure that my garrison here... Something's got orders to garrison this place, so that's fine. Which leaves these guys here without much of a plan for anything. We can send, like, 6 divisions should be able to knock that out. The rest of you can just chill, I think. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't even need the Marines for this job. And there's only one oh no, I tell a lie, there are not just one locations here. Let's do that. And trigger that at the earliest opportunity. That's great news. Alright, so the Marines that got in... Oh, New Zealand capitulated, which meant... Oh, no, this isn't. I thought it meant that this bit was going to give up as well, but that's Samoa. It's still owned by the Kiwis. Right, 2 divisions from there into there. And then we've got 2 divisions from here over into here. And then we should have 1 division of Marines up there. I'm going to go on the assumption that there's not really anything here to stop us. There is something here to stop us, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to do it. So, 1 Marine division, it'll be enough. And all we need to do is just move the patrol orders. Just keep moving them forwards, just to make sure we've got that naval domination going, which I think we have. And then we will make sure those orders are ticked to go off. We can chill out and relax. This looks mighty impressive, having this. Actually, we're going to have a shit ton of soldiers, right? Yeah. See this USSR lot? What we need to do is bring them back, and we're just going to put the whole line across China like that for now. We will get them off it later, but 48 divisions, and we'll train those guys up. They took some pasting going across there, and they're an odd mix of all sorts of strange divisions from our friends. All right, so... with the USSR finished, Germany should now be able to focus on whatever it needs to focus over here. We didn't quite get the Suez Canal done, but we should have got the Suez Canal done. The infantry got in there, which is great news. So many cool things for us to really focus on here. Let's go for Alexandria with the tanks. I've got more tanks up there, which don't need to be there. Okay, brilliant. Let's bring them down and go in. Just want to see if we can do this. And then we'll form a frontline order going that way, and the cavalry can sweep down this way as far as we wish to before they run into supply problems. Yeah, the 6 little divisions of infantry will form a fantastic little blocking force just to El Alamein, I think. And I think we're going across there, which is excellent. Guys, I would... well, okay, go whichever way you want. I don't care. Why should I care? Let's throw everything in there. And it's just nice that we got across. Oh, we didn't make it across here. That's funny. Pretty sure we're going to get into... oh, let's make sure we cut Alexandria off then. We got behind them. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Portugal joins the Allies. Is there any places where Portugal held land? Did we sort this bit out? It looks like we did. Excellent. So the one we had to watch was actually this bit here. I'll put them on a frontline order. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but we'll trigger that. That is this force here. I don't think Portugal had anything else, because we took East Timor, which was here. I don't think they had anything else that was bothering us. We got that ages ago. Yeah, we can probably forget about Portugal, I think, in that case. We can play a little bit over here. I mean, these guys, they just keep going. I think we should... yeah, okay, let's form an attack order where they're going to go all the way to... screw it, they're going to go all the way here. Those 6 divisions of legendary troops. Absolutely legendary troops. All right, Alexandria will be a big, big steal for us over here. I absolutely know. Prepare for peninsular warfare. That gives us a load of land forts and stuff. Develop the Manchuria 5-year plan. Go for it. Go for it. If we help in the allies, it's going to be good. Our allies, that is, not the allies. Just in case you thought I'd turned traitor. Right, excellent. So the cavalry's now looking like it's going south. It does have a... I'll just delete that because that looks like a bit of a messed up order. I don't really want it to go too far down here because this turns into an absolute supply desert. However, if we can do that, that'll be fine for me, and then we'll maybe just chill out. Make sure you are on that order. And, I mean, why not take 8 divisions of tanks who are kind of chilling out, and we're just going to take the coastal road, and the infantry can come up afterwards. We might just leave 1 in Tobruk, and then just carry on with the rest. And 1 in Benghazi. When do you think we need to stop? And then let's get to Tripoli and see. I mean, that would just be hilarious if they actually got there. I'm expecting that to stop and go wrong at some point. But that's fine. So it's up to Germany now to achieve something with this. We will have our own naval base up here at some point, which we can... I mean, I suppose that extends our influence around here a bit. We've got to play with the USA, cause some mayhem for them. We can start invading. We can go into Alaska and Canada pretty much any time we want. Do I need to even worry about island hopping anymore? Yes, because I want to get to Panama, because that's kind of a cool thing. All right, some good stuff going on there. Can't wait to see where this goes next. But Japan just still continues rumbling on, like the true monolith that it is.